But let's talk about the doubters. Let's talk about, Chris, a little bit about, the skeptics. Marvell faces it sometimes directly, sometimes it's an industry-wide thing. I think I did 50 television interviews in the last 45 days where I talked about, is AI a bubble? I'm not kidding. It was like the same question every day. I started to get frustrated. It's like we're still having this debate, but at the same time, as fast as we're building out infrastructure, there are still some questions when it comes to what workload, what are people going to pay for it, but there doesn't seem to be any hesitancy to keep building. How does Marvell sort of think about this, balance this, and make sure you stay ahead of any risk associated with a slowdown?
Sure. I mean, look, I think you really have to take a long view, right? And ask yourself the question. I mean, the bubble that's most commonly referenced is the dot-com bubble. Yeah. Well, does anybody question today whether the internet and all the telecommunications infrastructure that connected the world was valuable and useful? No, it's very valuable and useful, and it created trillions of dollars worth of economic value over the years. Similar here, I think we're building the infrastructure for the next wave of innovation, and that's what this capital investment cycle is like. Now, most capital investment cycles do go through some ups and downs. It's not a straight line up and to the right. And these are not small companies that are spending this and building this out. They're very thoughtful about what they're doing. You're not building AI data centers just overnight. You're contracting power, land, space, water, energy, long term to be able to sort of meet the needs of your customers. And you're measuring real time, is the demand still there? Are customers finding real use cases? Is my revenue growing? Is it profitable? Are they finding use cases to use this and to turn that into revenue for them? So I think two things are true. Number one, this investment is going to continue to grow over time, and it's going to prove to be very, very valuable over time. Number two, it may not be a straight line. It's more likely to be that, in fact, as I showed earlier, every time we look at it, it's bigger. There'll be a time where when we look at it, it's a little smaller. And our forecasts will modulate, if you will, but it's not going to start shrinking, anytime soon.
I feel like that's a few years away before it gets smaller. If ever.
I think that you could pick any investment cycle over time and look at it. They tend to be 10 to 15 year cycles, and they aren't all straight and up and to the right. But our view is that right now, the way you know when you're in an upswing and that it's not coming to an end is when you feel like you're always behind no matter what you're doing.
Sure.
I think Sandeep and I come to work every day and feel like we're behind. Got more bookings. Oh my gosh, yeah. we're already behind.
I thought you were going to say you were going to look at the 101 traffic.
Well, you could look at the traffic in Silicon Valley, but ultimately when you have this immense pull from your customers to do more, deliver more, get it faster, need higher speed, right. If we could build it, we could sell it. If we could make it go faster. And that's really, especially all of these connections and all of these different links of all the I/O inside the data center, if we can make these breakthroughs, it'll unlock new value inside the data center.